of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Yeah, no need to pretend. She got a little bit of drama with her friends. She got a little bit of drama with her friends. She got a little bit of drama with her friends. She got a little bit of drama with her friends. She got a little bit of drama with her friends. She got a little bit of drama with her friends. She got a little bit of drama with her friends, yeah. No need to pretend. She got a little bit of drama with her friends. Top little dreaming, riding in a bus. You don't smoke, but it's cool on your friends. Silver City with your girls on the weekend. 17 nights, I out past 10. House party 10, turn up with your mans. Arguments all day with your brands. Just to go out, gotta fight for this shit. Gotta realize you're a high school girl. Don't matter how you put it, used to fuck. But you don't trust niggas, no. Trust niggas, no. Trust niggas, no. You don't trust niggas, no. But you don't trust niggas, no. Trust niggas, no. Yeah. You don't trust niggas, no. Trust niggas, no. But they still trust you. They still with you. Anything you do, everything's for you. Drama is for you. Take that L, you lose. Take that L, you lose. No need to pretend. She got a little bit of drama with her friends. She got a little bit of drama with her friends. She got a little bit of drama with her friends. She got a little bit of drama with her friends. She got a little bit of drama with her friends. She got a little bit of drama with her friends. She got a little bit of drama with her friends, yeah. Every lost girl I know is over 26. Every lost girl I know is just too afraid to admit it. You give your body to me, I body that like a savage. Give and take, you give it to them, they take the for granted, yeah. Different than it was before. People around you wanting more. BFF, oh yeah, for sure. Wonder what they're in it for. Take your last relationship. Look how good you treated him. You could birth like 4 of him. Girl, you never needed him. But they still need you. They still fucking with you. Anything you do, everything's for you. Drama is for you. Take that L, you lose. Girl, that's not me. Shawty got a little bit of something. Oh, girl, that's not me. Shawty got a little bit of something. Girl, that's not me. Take that L, you. 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 Girl, that's not me. No need to pretend. She got a little bit of drama with her friends. She got a little bit of drama with her friends. She got a little bit of drama with her friends. She got a little bit of drama with her friends. She got a little bit of drama with her friends. She got a little bit of drama with her friends. She got a little bit of drama with her friends, yeah. No need to pretend. She got a little bit of drama with her friends. No need to pretend. She got a little bit of drama with her friends. No need to pretend. No need to pretend. Drama is for you. Take that L, you lose. Drama is for you. Take that L, you lose. Take that L, you lose. No need to pretend. She got a little bit of drama with her friends.
Good morning, Morning Shores. These are our daily announcements for Monday, January 30th, 2023. I'm Tasia.
And I'm Naisha. Seniors, the deadline for the Community Foundation of Muskegon County Scholarship application is Wednesday. You can find the online applications on the announcements page.
Congratulations to the following students for winning a gift card from the Pride Recognition Drawing. Students can stop at the LMC today to pick up the gift card. Cooper Nellis, Hannah Wabenga, Sarah Harper, Kathleen Peterson, Risa Juarez, Brooke Oliarchek, Evelyn Hawarda, Jocelyn Grant, Isla Kanukin, Ian O'Donnell, Liam Gossett, Tegan Carmichael, Willem Parsekian, Tamarion Stewart, Jalen Haynes, Denari Duran, Mario Anaya, Jersey Vanderwall, Jacob Voorhees, Ali Phillips, Victor Wu, Addison Carlson, Brady Burns, Hannah Gagan, Michaela Rendulick, Stella Council, Emma Kenley, Ella Koch. Also, thank you to the following staff members for recognizing these students: Ms. Mills, Mrs. Hall, Mrs. Helmer, Mrs. Edwards, Mrs. Hackney, Ms. Baker, Mr. Johnson, Mrs. Coverly Paldino, Mrs. Benson Fennell, Mr. Reister, Mr. Mosley, Mrs. Gagan, Mr. Brown, Ms. Shaner, Ms. Foley, Mrs. O'Brien, Mr. Anders, and Mrs. Kishman.
Seniors, please submit a horizontal senior photo to Mr. Kent by February 14th to be included in the yearbook.
Craft for a Cause meets today in Mrs. Cox's room. We will make vision boards for future projects and discuss some of our upcoming events and ideas. We'd love to see you there.
Next week, the art department is raising funds for more decorations and possibly a new bench for the courtyard. Bring in any spare change or cash to your first hour anytime next week. The winning class will get donuts.
Due to high amounts of student traffic at lunch, students need to adhere to the following policies. Only pre-approved students are allowed to eat lunch in the LMC. If you are pre-approved and you need to get food from the cafeteria, you need to get your lunch in the first 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, students will not be allowed to leave the cafeteria with food. If you want to drink from the Anchor Cafe during lunch, you need to go to the Anchor Cafe first. Students are not allowed to go to the Anchor Cafe once they enter the cafeteria. Only students who are purchasing a drink should be in line at the Anchor Cafe. All other students should go to the cafeteria. Once students have their drink from the Anchor Cafe, they should proceed immediately to the cafeteria. Students are allowed to leave the cafeteria to use the restroom and fill their water bottles only. If you need to go to the office, counseling, lunch detention, etc., please see an adult in the cafeteria. Students are no longer allowed to use the 400-wing bathrooms during lunch. You can use the bathrooms adjacent to the cafeteria. Please remember, all student traffic should be one way and should be confined to the north and south hallways.
Today, Sailor Shout Out, I'm here with number 2 for always being good at science. How do you feel about that?
Good, thank you. Today in history, Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, the political and spiritual leader of the Indian independence movement, is assassinated in New Delhi by a Hindu extremist on January 30th, 1948.
Today's word of the day is rabble-rouse. It means to stir up the emotions of the public or agitate.
This is Sailor Country. We do everything with pride. Please help support esports by coming out to Sherman Lanes on Monday, February 6th for a bowling fundraiser. $20 gets you 2 games, shoes, and an entry into on-site prizes.
Congratulations to the varsity competitive cheer team for their success at the Limcola Scholarship Meet this weekend. Team 23 had their highest round 1 of the season. They also had 2 scholarship recipients, Allie Siegwick and Libby Shaw. Congratulations.
The boys basketball team faced off with Muskegon and played hard, but Muskegon pulled away in the second half. Leading the Sailors were J.T. Foster, Darryl Robinson, and Jordan Bledsoe.
Today in sports, girl freshmen's basketball travels to Hudsonville and swimming hosts Holland.
Today's weather is a high of 20 and a low of 11.
That's all we have for you today, Sailors. Have a great day.
Come to decide that the things that I tried were in my life just to get high on. When I sit alone, come get a little known, but I need more than myself this time. Step from the road to the sea to the sky, and I do believe that we rely on. When I lay it on, come get to play it on.